In 1903, Susan B. Anthony, pioneer of the 19th century women's suffrage movement, generously donated her personal library to the nation. The nearly 400 books, journals, and scrapbooks in the collection give us a glimpse of the private person who became a larger-than-life symbol of a national movement. Hello, my name is Amanda Zimmerman, reference librarian in the Rare Book and Special Collections Division. Today, we're going to look at just one of the books from Aunt Susan's library, one that recalls a cheerful meeting with a singular friend and sometime ally. The Susan B. Anthony collection consists largely of practical works on feminist and anti-slavery ideas, but also contains works on history, religion, and travel, as well as a few books of poetry and popular literature. Anthony, along with her sister Mary and fellow suffragist Ida Husted Harper, prepared the books for their journey from her home in Rochester, New York to Washington, D.C. During this process, Anthony annotated many of the volumes, offering her reflections on why a particular book was important to her or to the suffrage movement, and including personal anecdotes and commentary. The annotation in the small volume we're looking at today recalls a happy meeting at the dawn of a new century of progress as two larger-than-life women looked back on their respective struggles and ahead to the possibilities of the next generation. Originally published in 1869 under the title Scenes in the Life of Harriet Tubman, this biography was written by Sarah Bradford based on her interviews with Tubman in 1868. It was published with the financial assistance of Tubman's suffragist friends, and the proceeds were donated to save Tubman's home, which was then under threat of being sold. In this copy, published in its second edition as Harriet, the Moses of her people, Anthony affectionately recalls a memory that brought her great joy and has special historical significance today. The annotation reads, "This most wonderful woman, Harriet Tubman, is still alive. I saw her but the other day at the beautiful home of Eliza Wright Osborne, the daughter of Martha C. Wright, in company with Elizabeth Smith Miller, the only daughter of Gerrit Smith, Miss Emily Howland, Reverend Anna H. Shaw, and Mrs. Ella Wright Garrison, the daughter of Martha C. Wright and the wife of William Lloyd Garrison, Jr. All of us were visiting at Mrs. Osborne's, a real love feast of the few that are left, and here came Harriet Tubman, Susan B. Anthony, 17 Madison Street, Rochester, New York, January 1st, 1903. Tubman had for many years been friendly with prominent suffragists and helped inform their understanding of the particular struggles Black women faced in the fight for suffrage and equality. Anthony came from a family of staunch abolitionists and met and befriended Tubman, Frederick Douglass, Sojourner Truth, and other noted abolitionists throughout her life. This is not to say, however, that the struggles for Black suffrage and women's suffrage were in perfect accord. From the very early days of the suffrage struggle, there were heated clashes over whether or not white women should include Black suffrage in their campaign. This tension complicated both efforts, but ultimately left Black women out of the suffrage fight for many years. While these two incredible women fought parallel though separate battles, their paths did occasionally cross. Anthony later introduced Tubman at the 1904 meeting of the National American Women's Suffrage Association in New York. Perhaps it was at this chance meeting at the Osborne House in 1903 that Anthony asked Tubman to participate at that event the following year. Though neither lived to see women attain the right to vote in 1920, both successfully left legacies of progress in their wake. They spent their lives dedicated to movements and battles that continue to be fought in the 21st century. This book and the joyous memory it brought to Aunt Susan marks a moment of joy and hope between two influential women nearing the time when they would pass the suffrage baton to the next generation. Thank you.